Welcome to Chrisley Confessions 2.0. I'm here today with the one, the only, the biggest pain in the ass, Chase Chrisley.
I don't know if I'm the biggest. That would be you.
I think the family has generally voted that you are the biggest pain in the ass.
Okay.
So, how are you today?
Well, I don't give a shit what any of y'all think.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You look good.
Thank you.
It's probably all that gym time.
Yeah, I hate going to the gym. It gets worse and worse every time, so y'all lied.
You really don't love it now?
I don't love it, no.
Oh, God, I do. I don't know how I could survive
I'm about to get on that good girl. I'm going to get snatched with the shot.
No.
Yes, I am.
No. You're going to work out with me just like we always do.
Yeah, and I'm going to get a little...
No. See, they're always cheating. I'm not the one to do that. I don't do any of that. That's y'all.
I got some numbers I could call.
I don't know. Give a shit.
Don't make me call them.
All you can call about me is Pam Chaney for laser, Dr. Gravier for my eyes, and then what I'm getting ready to have done after the first of the year.
Yeah.
So
that's your lie.
It is not a lie. What else have I done? You tell it. If you want to tell it, tell it.
I'll hold on to it.
Well, you look good. You look great. I mean, I have to say that I am very, very, very happy with where you are right now.
It's good because that's what I'm living up to, is just to make sure that you're happy with where I'm at.
Well, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. Because I could see you kind of doing that.
I've never done it before.
Well, I was hoping maybe there would be that turning point, that curve in the road. But how do you feel emotionally now?
Pretty toxic, but I don't think that's ever going to change.
You're so full of shit. Do you feel better about yourself now?
Because I went to the gym? No, I still hate the gym. But yes, does it make me feel better? Yeah.
Okay. Because you're now sober how long?
6 months.
6 months now. You have to feel better about that.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely do. How are you feeling? You ain't got them shackles on no more.
No, but I never had those on. I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be back with my family. I have a greater peace in my spirit now.
Do you think that's because of that is over with, or because of what you learned?
I think both. I don't think that it's over with, and I don't know that it'll ever be over with because of all of the people that will continuously need help.
No, but I mean, like, your personal journey with it is now over. As far, I mean, I know you're going back and like helping people, but like you're not in it anymore.
No, I'm not in it. And, and I think about that a lot, when I'm talking to families who have loved ones there, that here Christmas is coming up.
Yeah. And
this is going to be another Christmas that they're away from their family. And I remember how that felt for 2 Christmases. And I think about those that have not had a Christmas with their kids for 14 Christmases. Or, 20 Christmases, or, whatever. One's
2
bad
was
enough
for us.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like that I try not to go down that rabbit hole of thinking so much on that, because then it steals my joy. So I'm in a much better place spiritually, emotionally, and I'm grateful to be home. I'm grateful to be back with y'all. I'm grateful for our workouts, because I do work out. And do you
have something to plug?
Your sister said that people that post about their workouts have psychological issues.
Well, I think everybody in this family has some psychological issues.
And it has nothing to do with working out.
No.
No, 100%.
No.
Because what I find, and what one of the followers so eloquently exposed, was that how many selfies has Savannah posted about working out?
She's made up for it with other selfies, for sure.
Yeah. So I think that's another sign of psychological issues, right? So
y'all posting selfies? Yeah, y'all post way too many, both you and Savannah.
Well, I don't post selfies.
Bitch.
What do I post? Go look on my page. It's only me and you.
You got some selfies. I've seen you post them. Now, whether they were on your story, they disappeared, but you have posted a selfie.
Oh, back in the day when I was just trying to figure out all that Facetune and Photoshopping and all that, and then I posted that one picture when I looked younger than you, and I didn't do that
It's
anymore.
AI.
No, that was before AI.
Okay.
That was before AI when I looked younger than you. But I don't use that app anymore. So now,
I've never used it.
So now you're just getting it as it is. So tell me about what's next for you. What is, now that we're coming to the end of the year, it was a rough year. It's been a rough couple of years, with everything that's happened in our family.
For sure.
What do you see going forward in your life for the new year?
I definitely think that Gold Drop's about to explode with the stuff that we've been working on. And I think that with the changes that we've made to that brand and stuff, like from the ingredients to taking out the dyes, doing natural sugar, stuff like that, I think it's going to take us to a different level. And I'm excited about that.
Where do you see what are some of your personal goals for 2026?
I'm going to stick with working out, just being a better person, a better man, and learning from my mistakes.
Okay.
Learning from yours.
Please learn from mine.
What are your goals?
I want to be more present in all of y'all's lives. And when I say present, just more, not really patient, but more.
You could work on that. Mama needs to work on that more than anybody.
Not really patient as much as just hearing you out, kind of meeting you where you are. And just because I meet you where you are doesn't mean I got to stay there, but I do need to meet you where you are in order to understand why you're there. So I want to be better at that. I want to continue on this health journey that I'm on. I want to be healthier than I've ever been because I want to be healthy for my grandchildren, my future grandchildren. I keep putting that out there. I am truly trying to. What is that thing that's fantastic?
Manifesting.
I am manifesting this. So I'm anxious for that.
What do you think 2026 looks like for us as a family?
I think 2026, God willing, for us as a family, we're all together. Mm-hmm. We're all continuing to work together. We're working on loving each other better, liking each other more, being more supportive of each other.
But where do you see us? Do you see us here? Do you see us?
No, I think that we are, Nashville, we will always have a home. But I'm not going to let you take me down that road because I'm not ready to talk about it yet. But there is news coming. But you know where it's going to be.
I do.
So we're not giving that to the press yet.
Just give it away.
No, I'm not. I'm not giving them anything because they'd lie about it if you told it anyway.
Have you heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site that I order from all the time, where you can get the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants all across the U.S. They will ship it anywhere across the country, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day gifts, hosting friends, anything you have going on. Goldbelly will ship you New York's most famous cheesecake from Junior's, insanely delicious macaroons from La Durée, and even the exact cake served at JFK's wedding to Jackie O. So romantic and also delicious. And if you're treating your partner or hosting friends, you can't go wrong with award-winning dinners from Peter Luger Steakhouse, legendary Joe's Stone Crab from Miami, or even the original buffalo wings from Anchor Bar in Buffalo, which are perfect for game day. You know that I absolutely love Goldbelly and I've ordered from them many times. My latest order was actually the banana pudding from the Magnolia Bakery. I love it. I actually get it delivered straight to me. It's fresh, it's packaged perfectly, and everyone loves it. The quality and the ease of their shipping is beyond. You guys also know that I have gotten the lobster rolls. Absolutely love it. It is a fan favorite at our house. So whether you're looking to make Valentine's Day unforgettable or turn game day into a one-of-a-kind experience with friends, go to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code Confessions. That's goldbelly.com, code Confessions, for 20% off your first order.
How do you think your and Mama's relationship has changed since coming home?
I think that your mother and I have a closer relationship today than we ever have.
Really?
I do. And ironically, we were talking about that on a podcast your mother and I just did. I was in such fear for so long, because when y'all were little, I had that runway. That, they're only 7. I mean, I got another 11 years before I got to worry about them leaving. And I would always put that on the back burner, but then each one of y'all started leaving. And each time one of you left, it caused me to have anxiety. It caused me, and I was too dumb to even know what anxiety was. But now I realize that it caused me to have anxiety, because I'm like, where does this leave me and your mom when the last one leaves? Because we've really focused on being parents from the time that we've been together. And as a man, and you will find this out as you get older, as a man, as you age, you start looking at your life and saying, I've got less runway in front of me than what I've got behind me. So I need to make sure that this last stretch of runway, that I maximize it to the best of my ability. And a lot of men look at that as, okay, well, I've raised my kids. I've got this much runway left. I'm going to do it with a hotter, younger version. I'm going to go out here and get me a 25-year-old or whatever. And women, women look at it that way sometimes and say, yeah,
look at Cher.
Yeah. I don't think your mother could be compared to Cher, but I'm
saying that because she's with someone 40 years younger.
Right. And I think that for where we are now is that I can see your mother and I just being me and your mother in a home, us living together.
We still got Chloe for what, 6 more years?
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like that Chloe's the next Tiffany Haddish. So I mean, she's probably going to end up on a comedy stage, very, very soon, because I think, and I say this to you all the time, the girl has the ability. She's
got a very dry sense of humor.
She's got such a dry sense of humor, and she's so funny. Like I told she sent me a text message the other day, and I'll get back to your question. She sent me a text message the other day, and she said, what are you doing? I said, minding my business. You ought to try it. And she goes, sweetie, I stay in my business. I thought, okay, she's 13 years old, and she just put me in my place. Sweetie, I stay in my business.
Wait, did you tell them about the glasses when you brought her to her?
So, folks, last week, Chloe sends a text message to me and her mom and says, Mom, I'm not quite sure why she put me in the group message if she's going to address it to her mother, because she knows her mother's going to be there. Not that I wouldn't be there, but she sends a text message and she says, Mom, I was in gym class and the ball hit me in the face and it broke my glasses. She says, they're not really broken. They just hang lower on one side. And all I could think of was her up there with a pair of glasses like this. And I'm like, no, I can't have her doing that. She said, can you just look in my top drawer? I have my extra pair of glasses there. So I called your mother because I was coming back from the gym. And I said, oh my God, did you see that message from Chloe? And she said, yes. And she said, where are you? And I said, about 10 minutes from home. And she said, well, when you get here, I'll run them over. And I said, I'll take them. So I went upstairs and I'm looking, and she's got a million pairs. You know how she is with sunglasses. So she's got a million pair of sunglasses, and there was this one pink pair in the shape of hearts. And so I take those, and then I'm looking for the other ones that she had in the case, and I find her real ones. So I put those in my car, but I take the ones with the pink hearts on them. And so I go to the school, and they call her up front, and I've got her real ones like stuck in the back of my pocket. And so when she comes walking out, I have those pink ones with the heart shapes. And she's standing there. When I'm walking out, she goes, Dad, I said my real glasses that I can see out of. Those are not real glasses. I said, Chloe, you said in the top drawer. But I said my real glasses. And I'm recording this with my phone, and she doesn't even know it. And I said, Chloe, can't you just wear these for the rest of the day? No, I need to see. And we've always called her Lavender from that, what is it?
Is that Matilda?
Matilda, that's it.
Matilda.
We've always called her Lavender from that movie Matilda because that little girl with the glasses. Well, she doesn't like being called Matilda anymore because she's grown. She's 13. And I said, come on, you can do this. I said, I'm not Matilda. I need to be able to see. So then I pulled the glasses out and I said, are these the right ones? Yes. I said, so what do you want me to do with these? I don't care. So, that was just me pranking her in the middle of the school day. But going back to your question of where your mother and I are, we're in a very good place. I have so much respect for your mother for being the woman that she is, the mother that she is, the daughter-in-law that she is, the friend that she is. But I see her differently today than I've ever seen her. And I like what I see. I like this person that I'm looking at, knowing that this is going to be it for me, that this is who's going to be on that last stretch of runway for me.
And she's getting crazy.
I think that, a sabbatical, as I call it, has a way of changing people. Some for the good, some for not so good. I think your mother give a shit meter, it's stripped completely away.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. I've never really given a shit, so that wasn't a shock for me.
But do you feel like whenever you came home, you kind of hit the ground running?
Yes.
Mama, it took a little bit longer.
I think your mother was still processing a lot of pain and a lot of hurt and a lot of disappointment. Because that was never on our bingo card to go to prison.
Yeah.
And I just think about all the times that I could have literally slapped the living shit out of somebody and could have caught a case for that. I would have much rather caught a case for slapping the shit out of somebody because at least I did that.
Yeah.
But I think
you're trying to throw shade.
Huh?
Were you throwing shade at me? Because I caught a case for slapping the shit out of somebody.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because of what?
Because that's what I went to jail for.
That's the clip. We're leaving it in. I'm sorry, Jake.
You can.
I just remembered that shit.
I was like, this bitch is over here throwing shade.
And I really wasn't. I was so damn dumb I didn't even realize that that's what he was talking about.
Chase, did you open hands?
I didn't slap him.
I would have headbutted that bitch. I'd have said, you called the fucking cops on me? I'd have headbutted him, and then would have fought.
And you would have been sitting the same place I was sitting. How many people have you headbutted?
How many people have I headbutted in my life? A lot.
That's where I learned it from. Like growing up, I've learned, okay, I'm not going to punch them. I'm just going to grab them and headbutt them on the bridge of their nose because that's what he's always said.
I mean, I've only headbutted. Well, I mean, there's been a few.
You headbutted that guy in our driveway.
Which one?
That spit on you.
I don't even remember his name. I didn't headbutt him. He spit at me and I punched him.
Pretty sure you headbutted him.
No, because that's when I dove in the car because he was trying to take off in the car and I dove in the front seat and he hit the curb. But that,
and I'm the one.
But again, that was me protecting my children. It wasn't me out there trying to bully someone. It was his son that was bullying y'all. I asked him politely to make him stop.
He was bullying Lindsay, and then me and Kyle jumped on him when the bus opened up. I kicked him from behind.
You was this big.
And I kicked him from behind, and Kyle jumped on him when he fell on the ground.
Yep.
And then his dad came up.
And because his dad did not make his child mind, I told all three of y'all to beat the shit out of him the next day. I said, not one of you, all of you jump him. And y'all did. So he got mad because all three of y'all jumped on his son. Had he made his son mind, you wouldn't have had to have done that. So because of that, at the bus stop, when we were waiting for y'all, he pulls up wanting to know what's going on. And I said,
well, he pulled up into our driveway.
Yeah.
And that's when you were like, okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, then now it's time for you to get your ass beat. You brought it here to my house. So that was not one of my finest moments. But it did happen. It did happen. And then when I beat the shit out of Steve in Mama's kitchen that time, not another fine moment, but it did happen. Then when I beat the shit out of Warren Galbraith in high school, when he jumped on my brother Randy about his Rubik's Cube. Who else? Then when I fought Teddy Hoover at College Street because he was trying to hit on my girlfriend at the time. And I was serious about her because I was in the 6th grade and we were going to get married.
That doesn't even count.
So, yes, that really don't count. Then that time I fought that guy at the Pizza Hut in Anderson because he said his girlfriend was trying to flirt with me or something in the Pizza Hut. And me and Bill was coming out there and he yelled something about I was flirting with his girlfriend. And my friend Sonia said, your girlfriend was over there with her legs open snapping pictures. So, nah, it wasn't him. So then he tried to cop an attitude.
I don't ever want to hear anything about me ever again.
So then he tried to cop an attitude, and so I did headbutt him. Then I kneed him in his stomach and beat the shit out of him. Well, there's been a couple of more, but not that many. There hasn't really been that
The
many.
statute of limitations has ran.
Yes, they have completely ran. I would not be talking about it. Yeah, so not a lot. I mean, I've never had anybody file charges against me. I mean, you have, but, I haven't had that happen.
I didn't even get the satisfaction of doing it.
So that's what's crazy. Y'all go out here and act like a fool and get the cops called on you and didn't even get the pleasure of knowing
Beating the shit
why.
out of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So if he'd have called the cops on me, it would have been clear when they got there why they were there.
I was out of there. I was gone.
So you're a runner.
I'm a runner. I'm a track star. I'm the fuck up out of there. I am not staying for no sirens. I was gone.
So I don't know about you guys, but throughout the holiday season, I have been in the kitchen nonstop. Everything turned out amazing, and I have to give some credit to Hexclad for that. My Hexclad pans are absolutely amazing. The performance of stainless steel and the convenience of nonstick pan in one is great. Its hybrid design gives you the heat distribution of stainless steel and cleans up in a breeze. I love to use my pan, especially when I'm frying chicken. All the heat is distributed easily and it cleans up so easy. Hexclad check every single box when it comes to selecting your cookware. They're dishwasher safe and simple to wipe clean after use. They're non-toxic, free from PTFE and forever chemicals. With over 1 million customers and over 50,000 5-star reviews, the secret's out. There's a reason Gordon Ramsay uses Hexclad at home and in his restaurants, and he's the toughest critic on the planet. All Hexclad products come with a lifetime warranty. It's literally the last set of pots and pans you'll ever have to buy. For a limited time only, our listeners get 10% off your order with our exclusive link. Just head to hexclad.com/Chrisley. Support our show and check them out at HEXCLAD.com/Chrisley. Make sure to let them know we sent you. Bon appetit. Let's eat with Hexclad's revolutionary cookware.
Your 2026 is going to be about being a better you.
I think 2025 and 2 years prior, I think that I had to go through those years and it was hard. It was like a very humbling experience, and to figure out who I really am and what I stand for now, 2026, it's just the gates are open.
Right. And so what was the biggest revelation for you out of those bad, these past bad 2 years? Because you were having some bad years even before the 2 years with the partying and whatever.
Yeah, but not I was
like
just partying to celebrate, and then it turned from celebrating to just trying to forget about reality.
Right. And so what is the new Chase? If the new Chase could say something to the old Chase, what would that be?
I mean, I would have gotten my shit together a lot sooner. But then again, I'd rather learn it in my 20s and my 40s.
Right.
So it's it's not that big of a deal.
So would the new Chase say to the old Chase it's going to be okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Because I think that's a big message.
Because now it is okay.
Yeah.
And it did not feel like it for a long time. I didn't think it was ever going to end.
But most of the time it's going to be okay. It's
always going to be okay.
Right. I don't know that all the time it's going to be okay, because I just found out last week that at 80 you can't have any more facelifts because they have to put you to sleep, and then your heart could stop.
I'm going to put you to sleep.
So I'm going to have my last one done. You what?
I'm going to put you to sleep.
I'm going to have my last one done at 79 before the cutoff. That
Go ahead
way,
and flirt with death.
That way, it'll carry me to 100. And at that point, nobody's going to give a shit anyway.
And see, I'm trying to make so much money where I don't give a shit what I look like. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, there's nothing worse than being rich and ugly.
Yeah, there is. Being broke and ugly.
Well, then I guess there's that. I haven't experienced either. But, I can understand how you'd have that fear.
Okay.
Because you do have 50% of that other side.
Yeah, because if I didn't, I'd be on death row. If I had 100%.
Because I'm a real gangster.
Yeah.
So you're going to be 2026. I feel like your mother and I just had this conversation. I feel like that 2026 is our year. I feel like
I hope so.
I feel like
shit,
it's
the last couple have not been.
but it really has. The last couple have been, because
The 2025 it ended on a high note.
But in order for it to end on a high note, we had to go through that valley, and that.
I don't know about you, bitch, but I'm done going through them valleys. That shit is hard.
But here's the thing. That's God's preparation for what lies in front of you. So the training that you've had in these last few years is prepping you
for what's to come.
For what's to come, that you will be able to handle in a better way.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like 2026 is our year for our family, from the standpoint of great growth and potential and opportunities, and of course us working out. So that's a big thing. So I'm really happy about what 2026 is shaping up and looking like. And I know you say that you don't like to work out as much, but I
mean, I'm going to keep going because in order to eat what I want to eat, I have to do that. But that's the only reason.
Well, I want you to know that for me, I love to work out because I get to spend that time with you. But
dude, it's like he makes working out 10 times harder because like I'll like be ready to squat and he'll come up and rip my pants down in the fucking gym. Like, what is wrong with you?
We have a great time. And these are videos and stuff that you're going to have when I'm 100 and you're 70. That's going to mean something to you.
I'm sure that's how the math works, but
it works that way for me because it's a benefit to me. And I'm always going to give you a number that makes me look younger. Mm-hmm. So I do again go back to, this is going to be a great year for all of us. And that's what I'm hopeful and prayerful of. I want to let go of everything in the past, and I only want to
not everything.
No, I do.
There's certain grudges that need to be held.
No, I don't have those grudges because the things that people have the people that things have done to us, they're already reaping those repercussions. And just because we don't know all the things that's going on in their lives doesn't mean that they're not having
Well, I
issues.
can tell you right now, I'm petty enough to where I want to make it worse. I do. I do not forgive and forget. I do not. I forgive, but I'm going to get my get back.
But let me just tell you to show you how you're saying that. And then I have to say this, my best friend, Stephanie, what she sent me this morning, because Chase, what you're going to die.
Stephanie's as petty as I am.
No, this is what Stephanie sent me this morning about me. How long do you hold a grudge? Me.
It's 50 Cent.
That's how long she says I'm going to hold a grudge every single day.
No, she's saying it. You're an idiot. You don't even understand what that's 50 Cent because he's held a grudge against P. Diddy for 20 years and made a documentary.
But she sent the caption to me and said, this reminds me of you because you don't let things go.
You still missed
So she's saying I'm going to hold a grudge till the day that I die. That's what she's saying to me.
That's not what you're getting though. What she sent you is 50 Cent, and that's what's
Listen
trending.
to me.
Oh my God, you punk bitch.
How I interpret something gets to be my interpretation.
Well, you crayon eating motherfucker. That's not the right thing.
This is coming from someone who's only 6 months dry. Just saying.
And having to deal with that, someone needs to fucking.
You need to get your
round of
goal drop and
applause.
calm down. You need to get your goal drop and calm down.
I'm not coming back on here.
For what he charges, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
What I charge, bitch. If I was getting paid, I would gladly sit here. I'm the only one. I'm probably the only one that does it for free.
You are, because Nanny charges. Yes, she charges.
Charges you to come on the show?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. Mama charges me $500.
She really?
Uh-huh. She said, well, I'm not getting, she told me, I said, Mama, you want to come to the podcast? She said, well, I guess I could, but if I got to put my face on, it's $500.
Oh my
So I just give her the $500 Because she is at 81 years old.
500.
Huh?
I need my 500.
I give you way more than that. I give you way more than that. But the things that I'm happy for now, I was always happy for from the time that I started having my children. But I have a greater appreciation for those small moments, for that little bit of time.
Because you've had to go without it.
Yes, 100%. And I think that, let me ask you, what is it that's different for you? You know, when it comes to being your mom.
Mom is a little out there now.
Because she just doesn't co-sign things that you want her to co-sign.
She never has done that for me.
Oh my God! Chase!
She has
You
not.
and Grayson have
Grayson-
never left the nipple.
No, that's not true.
Oh my God!
That's not true.
Oh, I've had to teach them all how to be women and men. And then y'all wonder why I'm confused.
I don't know.
Chase, you've been your mama's chosen child.
Not since Grayson was born.
Oh, well, maybe you was almost grown when he came along.
I was 10.
That's grown. You got shooters out here at 10.
I know. Those are good ones.
So what is it that you think is different?
But what do you mean, like about y'all?
Yes. What are the things that you would say is different?
I don't know. I think that I think both of you appreciate the time more. Like, you don't take anything for granted, like even the small things.
Right.
Before, you were like the harder one and Mama was the softer one, and now it's like reversed.
And she and I, we talked about, I touched a little bit on that today, and I said, don't you think that you...
owe me an apology, yes.
No, she doesn't owe you an apology. Anything your mother says to you is out of protection. Is out of protection for you. I am of the mindset now that you are 29 years old, and
I'm 25.
Well, then I'll let you be 25 if you'll let me be 40.
There we go.
Anything that I feel that you do now at 29 is a lesson that you have bought.
Yeah.
And
I bought a lot of lessons, and they were expensive.
And you've learned from those lessons. So it's not like the money was wasted because you learned from those bought lessons.
Yeah.
And I want you to be happy with who you are. Mm-hmm. And however that looks for you, as long as you're happy, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be okay knowing that you're happy. Mm-hmm. I want you to get to a place in your life to where you're not going to allow anyone, that's me, your mother, your siblings, someone you're dating, whatever. I want you to get to a place in your life to where no one is allowed to separate you from your peace.
Well, I'm there.
Good. Then as a parent, that is a wonderful, wonderful place to be in, to see a child that is at peace with where they are and who they are, and that understands that you have to protect that at all cost.
You definitely do, because if you let too many people around you or too many people in, I mean, your peace is going to be disrupted.
Well, I sent you
just leave just don't let any outsiders in.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, but sometimes the biggest thief of your peace is not from the outside.
Oh, we're well aware of that.
It's from within.
We are well aware of that.
And I think that you know, I'd sent you, because I do send my kids it's not memes, reels. I send them these things that I see on Instagram all the time. And I sent y'all one yesterday that said, have you ever noticed when you raise the bar in your life, how much more quiet your phone gets? Mm-hmm. And I thought that was so powerful, that when you raise that bar and you create a greater distance from the people that you're hanging with, they're like, I'm not trying to get to where he's trying to get to, so let me stay focused down here.
And let them stay there.
Right. And I think and I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, I mean, I think it's different for everybody.
That's right. And I think that when people show you who they are, you believe them. And not everyone that gets on this ride with you will finish this ride with you.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's one of the things I've learned, especially like in the last 6 months, is like, you can't take everybody with you.
No. And that was a problem for you, because I
was trying to take
everybody. You literally tried to bring everyone that was your downtrodden, or that was in need, or that whatever, you tried to pull them forward with you. Mm-hmm. And that ended up pulling you down. And so, like in lifeguard training, a person that's drowning, they taught us then, understand that when you go in that water to pull someone out, they're in such fear mode that they will pull you under. So you've got to be able to handle that correctly. So you can't let life be you can't save people.
Yeah.
You can offer a helping hand, but you can't be their savior.
Yeah.
Because you end up sacrificing more of who you are.
100%.
And so that's a wonderful place to be.
Mm-hmm.
I look at you today, and I remember something that my mother said to me, because as you get older, the things that, when you're 18, 20, 30, and your parents try to tell you something and you're like, oh my God, enough with this old country shit sayings. I now find at this point in my life how true so many things that my mother has said. Mm-hmm. And I find so much comfort in them, because I want my kids to be happy. And if you're happy, everything else will fall into place. And everyone's happy looks different.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's happy looks different. And I
think everyone's version of being happy is consistently changing too.
Well, I think that the reason that everyone's version of happy is consistently changing is because there's social media plays a huge part in that.
Or you're continuing to grow.
Well, that. But I think for me, my consistent happiness is still rooted in the same core values. It's still rooted in the same things that I always found happiness in, which was your mother, you guys, trying to be as successful as I can be. Those are the things that I still find my most happy, the largest portion of my happiness in. But the greatest gift that I have is my relationship with my Lord and Savior. I have a stronger relationship with Christ today than I've ever had in my life. And I have a greater level of peace because of that. And that's what I wish for all of you in the coming year and years of your life, is that your relationship with Christ continues to grow. One of the things that I want to put out there that is important to me, that I want for y'all, is that I want y'all to consider that I do love to get gifts all year long.
I knew there was some bullshit coming.
I
knew there was some bullshit coming.
Not just one time. So I do accept gifts all year long, not just seasonal. And there are 4 huge seasons when it comes to fashion.
There's 4 seasons, period, you idiot.
But for me, I base the seasons that are important based on what's the Runway collections. So I need y'all to start paying attention to some of that. Yeah. Doesn't have to be suits and things like that. I love Cucinelli. It's a very casual brand. But, enough about, trying to coach y'all and doing the right thing. Do you see yourself where do you see yourself at, say, 35?
I have a couple kids.
Okay.
I hope.
And
I'm starting to think my swimmers don't swim.
Nah, they swim.
I don't know how. I don't have one by
God's protection is what that is.
I know. And now I'm getting
God's
healthier,
protection.
so I got to watch out.
Huh?
I'm getting healthier now because I got to watch out.
Please watch out. Please watch out. Don't be aiming at targets that you don't know is a good target.
Just let it go.
No. No.
Just gotta let it fire.
No, you don't. Do you think that you will be able to give me beautiful grandchildren?
I hope so. I mean, what if they're ugly? You're gonna be like, nah, get out.
Well, no, if they're ugly, your mother will love them.
Just shoo it away.
Your mother will love them. I have no doubt that she will love them. And I will buy for them just like I will the pretty ones. They just won't be as pretty in what I buy them. Or maybe I buy them more to camouflage.
You going to hell, man.
If you see me buying your kids hoodies all year round, there might be a sign.
They're already dysfunctional and they're not even here yet.
I don't think it's possible that I'm going to have an ugly grandchild because
You better knock on wood, bitch, because the way you talk about it, God's going to curse you.
No, he better not. You better hope he don't revisit through you.
I hope he does it to
Because
Savannah.
it's been real and it's been fun, but it ain't been that fun.
I hope Savannah has an ugly one.
Don't you
before
wish
me.
that on my prettiest child.
Before me.
Lord, have mercy.
I'm about to.
Can you imagine Savannah having a... That is not even within the realm of comprehension. Savannah's going to have a daughter that looks like that little girl that I send y'all 1,000,000 times a week. You know which one
Dad,
it is.
you're so full of shit.
You know which one it is.
That little fat one.
No. The one who says, say yes.
Yeah, she's a little chunky.
I love her. She said, say yes. No, say yes. Okay. You want Mexican? I love her. I would take her today. She is my favorite. She's my favorite child on the internet.
I want boys.
I want you to have boys.
I'm gonna have boys.
I want you to have boys because I want when you come and sit down at my table on a Saturday morning looking like shit on a shingle. Daddy, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with Hudson.
I'm not going to name my kid Hudson.
Yeah, if you don't name these babies the way I tell you to name them, I'm not going to be friends with them.
Dude, what period of time is this where the fucking parents get to pick what they look like, what their names are? Isn't that like
Well, I'm going to be raising them.
We're never going back on TV. We're not going to make it. We're going to get canceled.
I'm just saying that, I want...
Well, when I have a kid, if they're ugly, I'm going to let you tell them.
No, I would never do that.
I'm going to be like...
I would say, your nanny has something to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Julie, go get your Mimi. Mama, come in here and do what you got to do.
Nanny will tell them they're ugly.
Mama will look and say...
Nanny said that about me when I was a baby.
Mama did.
Okay, cool.
I remember when I went to the nursery and Mama was standing there and they took that hat off and your hair went everywhere and Mama goes... Now, Todd, he'll outgrow that. He'll outgrow that. I said, Mama, what are you talking about? He's beautiful. Now, Todd, get in there and put that hat back on his head. She made me go in the nursery and put that stocking cap back on your head. And then when they brought you into your mama after 3 hours of surgery, the first thing she wanted was her baby. And when she got you and put you in her arms, I said, don't take the hat off.
See, and people wonder why I've had issues because they've been dogging me out since birth.
I said, don't take the hat off. And she goes, what's wrong with it? And she said, oh my God, look how pretty he is. I knew then she was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you one thing, when that hair started calming down, they wasn't no prettier baby around. You was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you grew into your beauty.
He doubled back. The damage is already done.
You grew into your beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Savannah just come walking out and saying, here I am. And she was gorgeous. Looked just like me.
Yeah, she should. Y'all have the same doctors.
She looked just like me. Oh my God, she looked just, what'd you say?
I said she should. Y'all have the same doctors.
See, it's always somebody with brown eyes that wants to talk shit on people that are fair skinned and blue eyed. You have always been a good looking kid. Now at birth, it was a little challenging for that moment, but you grew out of that and you became like, oh my God, I thought you were that child that I had this storm raging in me my whole life. And when I held you, I could have the worst day in the world. And I've told you this your whole life. I could come in and you look like a little spider monkey in that little swing because you were so skinny. And I would pick, as soon as I walked in the door, you'd start kicking them legs. And I'd pick you up and hold you. And it was just like the storm went away.
And then I created the storm.
Then you became the storm.
Yeah.
You became the storm as you got older. But the good news is I survived the storm. And so did you. So that's a blessing. But I will love your children regardless of how they look. Because I know in my eyes, your mother tells me that I won't notice the difference if they're not that pretty.
I don't think you do. I think when they're yours, like you don't think it. But I don't know. I've seen some people in our family that are, and I'm like, you know.
What part of our family? Not my tree.
I'm not going to single anyone out. I'm just going to let you ponder.
Well, you can't say nothing about our tree because ain't nobody on our tree ugly.
No, I'm just saying. That
You talking about your mama's side. Because the Chrisleys ain't got no ugly people. You better thank God for that. But I think you'll have beautiful children. I'm hopeful and prayerful of it. And like I said, if I show up to that hospital with a little hoodie, that'll be
You're going to hell. I don't care how many times you read that Bible. It just keeps coming out of you.
So you think, how many kids do you think you'll have?
I mean, I don't know. I just want them to all be healthy. Probably 4 or 5.
No,
or 6.
let's stick with 3. Chase, really. Don't get overly enthusiastic. Now,
You've got 5, and probably some we don't know about.
If there was any others out there, you already know with my luck, they would have been knocking. So no, there ain't no more out there. I think that 3 is a good number.
I don't think it's up to you.
Well, no, but let's just base it off of how they look. If you keep throwing off thoroughbreds, then I'll say, you know what? Keep pulling into the stable. But if you have
I'm really good. This is what I'm taking into consideration of when you tell me how to do it. Yeah.
No, I'll just say, son, y'all doing pretty good. If I was you, I'd keep going. But you're going to have beautiful, happy, healthy children. I'm going to be thrilled to be able to love on those children. And I'm excited about that phase of my life.
I'm excited. I could wait a little bit, but I don't know.
Well, I think that you need to wait until you have the right person. You've gotten married. You've gotten on your own. You've gotten on your feet. You've planned.
Marriage is so it's so optional now. You know
what?
It's just optional now. Like you don't have to do it.
Shut up.
You don't have to get married.
I don't want you having children and not being married.
But if I want to have one without being married, that's what I'm going to do.
No, we're not. We're not doing that. So you can sit there and play with your watch all you want to. You better be able to play with that watch and get your timing right to make sure that you know that the date that on your marriage license is there before you get a birthday.
You didn't do it?
I got your mama to the altar and got her married the week before you was born. It was a
shotgun wedding.
I don't care. You were still legitimate.
Barely.
No. I got married on Saturday and you was born on Monday.
That's not legitimate.
That is legitimate. According to the legal documents, you were born after we were married.
Can we wrap this shit up?
And
I didn't come in here to be attacked.
Well, I'm happy that you decided to grace me with your presence today.
I'm second guessing why I did it.
Well, don't, because you've got a lot of these episodes coming up with our new podcast.
Oh, yeah, write the check.
So, I'm excited about that new venture of 2 sons and me, and with you and Grayson, because I get to work with you again on this new podcast. And I'm just excited about being back and being with y'all and back to having lunch with you every day, having dinner, talking to you all the time. I'm just really excited, Chase, for you to be able to bask in the glory of all things Todd.
He's out the chain gang now.
And he's going.
I'm not going back.
I don't know. The case is still pending.
It is not. It's not. I don't think.
Well, until next time, from Todd and Grayson.
Please write it as Grayson said all this. I'm not kidding.
So until next week, good luck and God bless.